Hello and welcome back to another episode of Handy Dandy Repairs. I'm Dandy, I think I'm pretty handy, we're going to try and repair some stuff. Today we're looking at a customer's PS5 that is having some kind of overheating issue when trying to load games. So first things first, we'll get it turned on and load it up, and we'll see if we can replicate the fault. Okay, so I've just disabled HDCP. So now we can see what's going on here. Now they said it crashes every time they load a game, so we will try and open a game. They said specifically it started with Marvel Rivals, so we'll load that game up. Just see what happens here. So we're going to get this opened up. Take that power out for now. Unplug the HDMI, we don't need that anymore at this stage. So we're going to get it opened up. Now apparently, this has been looked at by another shop, but that warranty sticker looks perfectly intact. Maybe I can quickly show you that under the overhead camera. Under the microscope. Yeah, I don't think this has been opened before at all. Very hard to tell. But we'll get it apart, we'll see what happens. Now before I go any further, just have a look at the state of that fan. Hard to say that anyone's actually been inside and tried to give this a clean. Maybe it is just overheating. Well, let's continue getting it apart and see what we can find. We've got some dust bunnies here. Yeah, I think this may just be a bit of an overheating problem. I guess the last technicians just didn't want to clean it. Or just didn't want to take it apart at all. The last technician actually told them that it was a CPU fault. Clearly didn't even take it apart to try and check. It's too easy to just blame the CPU, I guess. But let's continue the tear down. Liquid metal's a bit all over the place, bit of oxidization on there, pretty standard, bit of a dry spot right in the middle of the APU. Again, pretty standard. We'll get that all fixed up, that's not a big deal. Alright, we're going to take the rest of this apart so we can get right down to the power supply, etc. Honestly, not as bad as I was expecting, but it is very dusty in there. Look at the dust bunnies. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Alright. I'm just going to get this cleaned up and then we'll put it back together and give it a test and see how we go. Alright. Give the liquid metal a respread here. see this, eh? We'll go under the scope for this one. And you can see there's quite a dry spot there. Just here in the middle here. See there's a lot of oxidization around there. So we're going to come through with a cotton swab with a little bit of isopropyl on it. This is going to help us ball all of that up into one ball and be able to push it off to the side, out of the way. And then we can start scrubbing, clean off that oxidization. That looks wonderful. Now we'll take the liquid metal and push it to the other side. And we'll clean all the oxidization off this side. Now that's all nice and clean, we're going to come in with our liquid metal spreader. It's basically just a fancy cotton tip. Good coverage, no dry spots, no extra bits that shouldn't be there. This is all completely done. So now we're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to do the same thing to the motherboard here. Again, you can see the level of oxidization there. So, now we're going to move this out of the way. Give this plate a quick dust off, just with a nice soft brush. Won't hurt any of the pads that are still on there. Clean the vents. Give it a quick blow off. And we can start reassembling. Now I'm just going to leave these stickers and stuff off for now while I'm testing, but I'm pretty confident in saying that that should be all good to go. I'm pretty confident in saying this was just a simple overheating issue. Most likely it will be just a simple overheating issue. But yeah, it's sort of hard to say until we do a bit more testing. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to test it all off camera. There we go. Alright, we'll turn it back on. Give it a test. That's better. That wasn't sitting right before. So yeah, we'll turn it back on. We'll give it a test. See what happens. I think it'll be okay. So we'll go to HDMI cable in here. Plug our power cable back in. Get a blue light. We'll go back over to the capture on that. There we go. It's loaded up. So that's it. We're going to call this one here. I'm going to do some testing off camera. I'm going to record. Actually, I probably won't record gameplay. I'll just play it for a few hours, make sure it's all good to go. If it does shut down or anything happens, I'll come back and update you, but otherwise we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.